showdown over some corruption charges in the state of Karnataka, and this is against Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and these charges and counter charges have escalated. The BJP has sought a CBI investigation into the land allotment controversy. While Siddaramaiah has denied all these allegations, the Bharatiya Janata Party staged a huge protest. State President of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka and other party leaders were detained while they were on their way to Mysuru to protest. My colleague Neha was there covering the protest. Watch what happened.
Well, even as the BJP leaders that you see being detained right now, this was the second time that they, in fact, tried heading to Mysuru from Bengaluru district to stage a protest there, but were stopped. Remember, the police, of course, is telling them that the leaders, the MLAs, would be allowed to proceed in their vehicles. However, since the Karyakartas are not being permitted to, many of the leaders over here were, in fact, staging a protest at the toll gate. They've blocked the toll gate with all their vehicles as well here, demanding that they be allowed to continue to go ahead and protest.
Now, what is this case about? What are these allegations about? We are going to break it down for you graphically, and viewers, keep looking at your screens. The allegation is that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's wife Parvati originally owned 3.16 acres of land in Mysuru. Now, that land was acquired by the Mysuru Urban Development Authority in the year 2021. The Chief Minister's wife was later compensated with sites totaling about 38,283 square feet in Vijayanagar. Now, the opposition goes on to say that the market value of the sites in Vijayanagar are much higher than the original land, and that resulted in the government facing losses to the tune of 4,000 crore rupees. Now, these are the charges that are coming in from the opposition. Let's listen in.
We demand CBI inquiry because CM Siddaramaiah is involved in this case. Because 85,000 people apply for the site. There is no site for the public. The Siddaramaiah and his gang, pata-pat, chata-chat, immediately they sanction
it. He's trying to take shelter under the backward class. All communities, backward class, all communities put together, he's been elected as the Chief Minister. And people have given him a big mandate. But look at him, the way he is governing the state of Karnataka for his own benefit. From many years, probably more than 2 decades. If you look at this entire narrative, he has abused all the position, power for his self-gain in whatever legal way. He was not eligible for any of this benefit, can't get out of the law of the land, and I think he'll be fixed. He'll be facing the music, and I think he has to resign. There's no other way out. He has to resign, and he has to go behind the bars.
Now, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has denied the charges against him. He has also raked the caste card and has gone on to say that he is being targeted because he is a chief minister from the backward community. His deputy, D.K. Shivakumar, and other leaders of the Congress party are also backing him, and they are saying that these allegations that have been leveled by the Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka are nothing but a part of a huge conspiracy. Let's listen in.
ಚುನಾವಣಾ ಆಯೋಗ ನಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನವರು 2ನೇ ಸಾರಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆವರಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಸಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎದುರ್ಕತೀನಿ. ಮೂಡ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ, ಅದು ಗಬ್ಬಿದ್ದೋಗಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲದಿಂದಲ್ಲ, ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಗಬ್ಬಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೂ ಗಬ್ಬಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು. ಅವ್ರ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಸೈಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ.
No, it is all nothing, only political scam. It is what they are trying to do, politics. There is nothing scam. Whatever has been done, it is done at the BJP tenure, and there is nothing is there. They feel that after winning the election, now again they wanted to see that Karnataka put in a very bad shape, but nothing is there. Everything is perfect, and we will face all this political whatever their plans are.
Sir, to an interview to India Today, CM Siddaramaiah has categorically mentioned that he has been targeted because he belongs to OBC community.
Definitely, because only one state, bigger state is there, no? They want to demolish this state, we will not allow for it.
No, it's not like that. I think in a passing remarks, he might have told that one. CM also come out openly that no wrong thing has been done. No? And whatever is mistakes have been done, definitely the government is going to take serious note of that discrepancy. What if they have done some wrong thing, they will be punished. And that was the intention of our government. And these things are said wantingly. BJP wants to create because they are very much disturbed by our government's achievement to disturb the ruling party.
Deepak, the Karnataka Chief Minister is denying these allegations, and he's also going on to say that he's being targeted by the Bharatiya Janata Party because he belongs to the backward community. But take our viewers to that complaint that was given in to the poll panel, which brought the spotlight on these allegations of an alleged scam. Take us through the details.
Well, the allegations that it's a scam has been coming in from the BJP from quite some time. As far as this particular complaint to the Election Commission by an activist, he says that in the 2013 election affidavit, the Chief Minister does not make a mention of the particular property in Mysuru, which his wife owned in the election affidavit. But interestingly, this same property, of course, finds a mention in his 2018 affidavit. So the Chief Minister there saying that he will reply to the Election Commission the reasons why it was not mentioned in 2013. Meanwhile, the BJP, of course, has been crying foul time and again that, as far as this entire scam around Muda is concerned, there needs to be a thorough CBI inquiry into the matter because the state government is not efficient enough to do it. As far as this land pertaining to the Chief Minister's wife in itself is concerned, the Congress and the Chief Minister have maintained that this land was not given by the Congress party to the Chief Minister's wife, but it was during the time of the BJP regime. So where does the question of a scam even come to the fore is the charge or the rebuttal that is rather coming from the Congress. So it's a war of words really that's happening. We saw today widespread protests as well, and it's only going to intensify is what the BJP says.
So was there a scam as alleged by the Bharatiya Janata Party, or is this all about political mudslinging and political charges and counter-charges? Showdown over some corruption charges in the state of Karnataka, and this is against Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and these charges and counter-charges have escalated. The BJP has sought a CBI investigation into the land allotment controversy. While Siddaramaiah has denied all these allegations, the Bharatiya Janata Party staged a huge protest. State President of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka and other party leaders were detained while they were on their way to Mysuru to, protest. My colleague Neha was there covering the protest. Watch what happened.
Well, even as the BJP leaders that you see being detained right now, this was the second time that they, in fact, tried heading to Mysuru from Bengaluru district to stage a protest there, but were stopped. Remember, the police, of course, is telling them that the leaders, the MLAs, would be allowed to proceed in their vehicles. However, since the Karyakartas are not being permitted to, many of the leaders over here were in fact staging a protest at the toll gate. They've blocked the toll gate with all their vehicles as well here, demanding that they be allowed to continue to go ahead and protest.